Happy Pride Month, everyone. Hello, my name is RP Zadorian. I'm an Administrative Services Manager in the Education and Engagement Unit with LA County Library. I use she, her, hers pronouns. Today, I'm going to briefly tell you about some terms you may have heard and want a little more information on. This information can help you better understand yourself, people in the queer community you may be a part of, or people you want to be a better ally with. While the information presented has been researched prior to recording, language is constantly evolving, and people have their own manner for how they want to be referred to. If you are ever unsure, there are myriad resources available to help guide your learning. The LGBTQ Center Long Beach, the Los Angeles LGBT Center, the Trevor Project, and even your local LA County Library staff can help you find current and accurate information. All of these resources are linked in the description. And now a little info on gender expansive terms. Gender is, in simple terms, the way that a person uses socially constructed characteristics to define themselves. These characteristics can include all sorts of things, from how a person dresses to how a person walks, talks, or even the jobs they do. Because these things are socially and culturally constructed, it is important to keep in mind that gender presentation is not the same as gender identity. Gender presentation is an outward expression of gender, while gender identity is a person's gender. These two things may align with social constructions of gender, or they may be vastly different from one another. Transgender, or simply trans, is an adjective used to describe someone whose gender identity differs from the sex assigned at birth. This term applies to someone who, based on sex characteristics, was told that they are one gender, but they are actually a gender that is different from the one they were assigned. Alternatively, a cisgender person is someone whose sex and gender assigned at birth align. Some famous transgender people you may have seen in the media lately include Elliot Page, Caitlyn Jenner, Laverne Cox, and Chelsea Manning. Non-binary is a term that is used for individuals who do not define themselves or their gender as fitting into the exclusive categories of man or woman. Their gender may be somewhere else on the spectrum of gender rather than solely at one defined point. Agender people are people who have no gender. They may be gender neutral or completely without gender. Intersex people may be any gender, but have primary sex characteristics that do not fit into male or female categories exclusively. Intersex people will be assigned a legal sex at birth, but their gender may be different from that assigned sex, or it may align with it. Many Indigenous people have had gender roles that exist outside the Eurocentric binary for centuries. Two-spirit people are among the indigenous populations of North America. While the term two-spirited is multifaceted and broad, it can be used to define a Native person who has both feminine and masculine spirits. Historically, these ideas about gender have roots in the 5000 to 3000 BC. For instance, Gala, who are the androgynous or trans priests of the Sumerian goddess Inanna, spoke their own dialect and blurred the gender binary. Also of note is Christine Jorgensen, who in the 1950s was the first known person to undergo sex reassignment surgery, coming out as a woman years after her service in World War II. Keep in mind that someone's gender is personal. Remember to listen and be respectful when someone tells you who they are. If you are interested in learning more, please visit any of the links in the description or check out your local library. Don't forget to stop by the LA County Library Pride page to check out our regularly updated site of videos, live programs, activity ideas, and book lists, all created and curated for the queer community and interested allies. Please subscribe to LA County Library's YouTube page to stay up to date on all of the videos we put out. Goodbye for now.